On.
Nice.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to episode number 3 of the poker vlog. I got a very special one here for you. It's a long one, but every hand I picked, I could not cut out. It's just one of the most action-packed games I've ever played in my life. A lot of ups and downs in this session. It's gonna be a really good video. We got the new Copag playing cards, 100% plastic. Shout out to Reddit user Carl for that. And yeah, let's get right into it. We're in for $60, and here's the first hand. Very first hand of the night, we pick up Ace Queen suited on the button. Folds around to Sean in middle position. He makes it $250. We raise it $5 more, $750 total. The blinds fold. Sean calls, and we go to the flop. Flop comes Ace 7-7 rainbow. We got top pair, good kicker. Sean bets $5 into us. We just flat, and we go to the turn. Turn comes 10 of clubs. We're still sitting good. Sean checks it to us. He slows down. We put out a bet just over half pot, $15. He thinks about it for a pretty long time and ends up folding and showing fours. Next hand I got for you guys, we got Jack Deuce of diamonds and the big blind. It gets raised up to $250 for $1.50 more. We're just going to make the call and see what we can do with it what we're dealt. We go 4 ways to the flop. Deuce, Queen, 8, backdoor flush draw on bottom pair. Not much we can do. We check, it checks around, and we go to the turn. Turn comes 6 of diamonds. After everybody checking on the flop, we decide to lead out and try to scoop the pot before the river. We decide on a bet of $6, and we get one caller and head to the river. River comes deuce of hearts. Not exactly what we were hoping for, but it works. We put out a bet of $14, and the person to our left makes an instant fold, and we scoop a small pot.
Which I have right now against everybody else.
14.
Show the card.
Next hand I got for you guys, we got King 10 offsuit in middle position. Folds to us, and we raise it to $750. We end up with 3 other callers, and we go 4 ways to the flop. Flop comes 9 deuce jack, 2 hearts. We got a gut shot. We just check. It checks all the way over to the button. Smokey ends up putting a bet out of 10. We think about it for a long time because of the 2 hearts, and we decide to just make the call. One player folds, one other player makes the call, and we go to the turn. Turn comes Queen of Hearts. It's the best and worst card in the deck. Completes the flush draw that we were worried about. We end up just checking, and then it checks around, and we go to the river. River comes 7 of clubs. It's essentially a brick. We check with all intentions to make the call for showdown. It checks around, and we scoop the pot. Exactly 15 hands in, we check in with the stack. We got $130 in front of us. We bought in for $60. We doubled up in only 15 hands. We're running like God, and it doesn't stop here. Alright, here we pick up Ace King off, under the gun +1. We decide to put a raise in of $750. It goes around to AJ, and he decides to min raise to 15. After thinking for a while, he only has 30 behind, and we decide to come over the top and just ship it, because he's usually calling with pretty bad hands. And taking into consideration that we had the biggest stack at the table, we decided to be a little bit of a bully. We bet 45, which was all he had. He calls, and I'm just going to let this clip play out.
AJ, what are you doing, bro? Okay. Why, dude, that's not the green. 14, 15? It's 15 at least, yeah.
I'm folded as well. I like call.
What was it? I'm at my action.
Yeah.
How much do you have left, AJ?
Yo, there's not section 10.
Walk yourself into that one.
Section 20.
Walk yourself. Want me to stack them higher?
How much?
Is that why?
I like a long roll.
I don't like the little pile.
Oh, I'm working on it. 29? 19 is 45.
Is that better? Is that better? Like,
I need assistance with playing chips.
I didn't mind if you had him running back because it's so easy to stop.
AJ makes the call and flips over his cards, and it's the last thing I would expect. Queen 3 suited. We got him absolutely dominated. All we gotta do is hold for this board.
Dylan's got aces or something crazy.
That's right. Y'all can have that 50 cents.
Good luck, AJ.
Diamonds. We're not all diamonds.
Three's good.
How about 3 threes on the flop?
Simon. And drawing
Close to dead.
5-6.
No, we need
Queen.
to 3 or queen.
3 or queen.
Devastated.
No. Good boss. Where you about to go?
Now 16 hands in, we're just under $200. In only 16 hands. And it does not stop here. A few hands later, we pick up King Jack suited in middle position. AJ in early position, I think it was under the gun +1. He makes it $6 all in. We raise it up to $12.50, and it goes all the way to the small blind right in front of us, Dan, and he calls. And we go to the flop 3 ways with a side pot, so really it's heads up. Flop comes 5-10-9 rainbow. Dan leads out for $13.50 all in. It's about half pot. We're getting like 3 to 1 on our money here, and with 2 overs and a gut draw, we figure why not just gamble a little bit. We put the calling chips in, and we're racing. Turn comes king of spades. We flip over our hand. River comes 3 of clubs, and it's good enough to scoop the pot. So this next hand, we're in the big blind, and the host's older brother has some friends coming over. They're heading down to AC, to the casinos, to gamble a little bit. And one of the friends decides to throw $40 on the table, and he's like, yeah, let's get a hand in. I'll go all in first hand. And then another one of his boys decides to do the same thing and put like $40 in, and he's sitting there to our right. The other one's sitting there to our left. And let's just get right into the hand. That's right, we pick up aces in an absolute dream spot with 2 gamblers on the table looking to get their money in to try and make a quick come up. The one friend to our left in early position makes it $10 without even looking at his cards. It goes all the way around. We get 1 caller and then a second caller. So $30 in the pot. We decide to put $50 in to put both of the gambling friends all in. The first one folds. The second player folds, and then the third one, the gambling player, ends up putting his money in. Shout out J-Rod.
43
And you got
total.
30 behind?
Yeah.
43 total.
43 total?
Yeah.
Just call. Let's see flop. Some see flop.
I'm putting it in.
I said I'm up $200 going in.
I want to go.
Yeah, my hand flop.
50 total.
Dude.
And you put $10 in with it. 50 total.
$7.
It's on Sean first, bro.
40 more to you, Sean.
For what?
What are you with that one? 10-7. I don't know.
Because I really want to call him with these fucking shitters just so I can teach you on the vlog. You know he's going to take the
If you win, he would have put it in.
And then fucking
Sean, you're in
taking the chips in.
This is what happened when you talk shit on the blog.
Oh, well, I think I need to.
You're calling?
More than me.
It's 50 total.
So correct, 40 more.
With this,
He's got 37 or something. 43.
I got 33 here, but just
47? 43? Hold on. Give me a second.
God, I want to do that so bad. No, I'm going to blame you.
I knew it. That's why I couldn't.
You would have been choked!
Nah, not yet.
Oh my god, bro. Oh my god.
Ace or a 9?
Oh, that goes.
Let's fucking go.
So my guy J-Rod put it in with Queen Jack off. He ends up hitting an open-ended straight jaw on the flop. Makes for a pretty crazy hand. The aces end up holding up though, and as J-Rod said,
This is what happened when you talk shit on the blog.
So now the first guy that sat down has $25 left, and he puts it all in blind. It goes around. One person to my right calls, and I'm pleading with the person to my left and the person that called. Hey, if we call, let's just flip and go. So we decided to do that, and we put it in with Jack 5 suited. It's a DJM play, but hey, we make some DJ moves sometimes.
Look at that. Yo, you guys want to flip? You guys want to flip this 25?
What's her last name?
I'll put it in if it's $25 flip. Are you guys down? If you're gonna split over the top, just let me know, bro. If you guys are gonna split. Yeah, I'll flip. I'm dead as shit. I'm dead as fuck. I don't know why I did that.
Oh my god. 2-4. Give me the 4. Give me the 4. Let's go.
Oh, almost, bro. Almost.
So our gambling friend ends up having deuce 4 offsuit against ace 8, jack 5 suited, and ace 5. We're dominated personally, but the 4 holds, and he doubles up his original $50 buy-in. Check back in with the stack again. We got about $280 in front of us off our initial $60 buy-in. This next hand, we got Queen 9 of diamonds in the big blind. It gets raised up to $5. We decided to call for $4 more, and 6 other players go. $30 pot. We head to the flop. Okay, so the flop comes 3, 4, 5, 2 diamonds. Kind of exactly what we hoped for. Sean checks, Wiffle bets $6, we call, Lomax raises it up to $25 total, Sean folds, Wiffle calls, and we decide to call for 1 more card. I think this is a pretty standard call. We got 3-1 on our money with Wiffle and Lomax both putting 25 in, $80 total in the pot, we put our 25 in, and we're just hoping for any diamond on the turn. Turn comes, ace of clubs, Wiffle checks, we check, Lomax shoves for $38.50. Wiffle then reshoves for $47.50, and we're put in a tough spot here. I figure the best we're up against is a deuce, maybe deuce 6 against a straight. I found it hard to believe that we were up against another flush draw. We think for a really long time and decide to make the call, give 4-1 on our money, and just hope that we can hit a diamond.
19 in the side pot over here to the second place finisher.
Bro, the question is, do I want to gamble here?
Well,
You're up big, so
Yeah, but that could all change in a moment.
that is true. Is it diamonds? You can say what you have.
It's diamonds.
Cute ones?
I mean, kind of cute. Queen. 9 high. Ooh, queen high is pretty fucking gorgeous.
Queen high is sexy. We love the bitches.
One of them has a straight, at least. One of them could be on another diamond draw. Ace king of diamonds is a possibility. Sure is.
I'm telling you, bro, pocket threes right now. It's just pocket 3.
Oh, God.
They're calling with 30, there's not.
Board, pair.
We came to gamble, boys.
That's what I'm talking about, vlog. Let's go, big vlog.
Let's go. Do it for the vlog.
I need a diamond. Diamond or I'm fucking dead, probably.
It's a 3. I told you a 3 was coming out. Fucking yo, a 3 was
The
coming
5
out.
wins?
Woo!
I had a straight draw too.
Wow.
Did I not say?
So Wolf takes it down with 5-7 of diamonds. He didn't do anything wrong. He had a straight draw and a flush draw with a pair. I probably would have done the same thing. But we got our money in way better than we thought we did. Any queen, any 9, and any diamond would have won the pot. We didn't get to see what Lomax had. He mucked his cards. I assume he was trying to make a move or something, but he could have had pretty much anything there. Check in with the stack again. We're down to about 215, just plenty to play with in this kind of game. Now, we weren't involved in this hand, but it was a pretty big all-in hand, and I promised Sean that I would put it in the bottom, so I'm just going to let it play out.
90. That shit plus 50 cents.
How much is this?
Alright, cool. No, I like the airsoft.
3-way all-in?
Airsoft is
Hold up, bro, hold up. Let's get this set up nice.
Wow.
On the way?
Oh my god. Put 8. Alright, what? We'll take it.
Okay, holy shit.
Sean's Jack King suited holds, and he scoops the pot.
What?
Please hold. What do you mean, king, bro?
Sean.
Who's that, Sean?
Go ahead, Sean. Stand it on. Next hand, we get ace king off in middle position. We make it 1250 because we were card dead for a while and ready to play a big hand. We get 2 callers, one of them being Smokey, who's off in the blue shirt to the right of the screen. He was very excited to get on the vlog, and he made that known.
There's a lot of fucking things.
Let's go, my chance to get on the vlog, baby. I'm waiting all day.
Flop comes king 4 jack rainbow. We know a top pair, top kicker. We're sitting pretty. We decide to bet another 1250. The person to our left folds, Smokey calls, and we go to the turn. Turn comes 9 of hearts. Smokey checks to us. We decide to bet $27, and he check raises us for his whole stack. I'm not sure exactly how much it was, but we instantly call. I don't think we have a decision there. And we turn over our cards, and he says we're ahead. So we're hoping for a brick on the river.
She's doing my fucking pick 6 flip, bro. She circles Nick on the play, and like it's a big yellow thing that circles him, and it like ruins.
That's so like selfish. Like,
It's just no, not even. Because
she probably thinks that's such a
he did
highlight.
something good. He did something good on the play.
You're ahead.
After that hand, we're back around $215 in our stack. After a little while, we finally pick up a hand that we can play, pocket 10s in middle position. We put out a bet of 13, get 3 callers, and we're 4 ways to the flop.
13.
Flop comes 9 queen 8 rainbow. We decide to bet $18. We get 1 caller, low max, he's to our right. And it's important to note here that I'm eating a sandwich from Wawa. Just keep that in mind for the rest of the hand.
Hey, not this one.
18.
How do you do it?
18 for
Now we know the vlog only goes one way, so we'll let Dylan know he's eating a sandwich.
Yes, sir.
Casually.
with the peach iced tea and the Sour Patch Kids.
Casually 18.
Are they watermelon? They are confirmed watermelon.
Cards in one hand, sandwich in the other.
Turn comes jack of hearts. We nail our straight. We're heads up against Lomax. He checks. We decide to put out a bet of $50. He has about $170-ish in front of him. And he decides to check raise us and ship it. We have to call. There's no way we fold. And let's see what we're up against.
I get my
As long as the house
Call.
doesn't make money.
finger majig. That's probably 60.
Wow.
That is the one thing that Dylan.
King the chop.
Wow.
Let's fucking go, baby.
Wow.
Give me that.
Nice hand.
So, Sandy, did you tell?
So we run into King 10, the absolute nuts. We're drawn to a king to chop. And this is just, it's heartbreaking after a really good session that we had. We lost about 95% of our chips. But the real reason we lost was because we were eating the sandwich. Because as Daniel Negreanu always says,
you can't be like all loosey-goosey having a sandwich, being on your phone. Woohoo, baby, I love it.
after giving 95% of our stack to Lomax, we're down to just $20. I told myself we're just going to fold until we get any ace, and then we're just going to put it all in. And here it is. About 5 hands later, we pick up ace-6 offsuit under the gun. We put it all in, and we're going to let this play out.
Fucking, on Hall, you know Isaiah Pacheco, the running back for the Lakers? We
Egg Harbor
fucking
City.
destroyed
Egg
him.
Harbor City.
Violent.
Oh, was it?
It was violent.
You hit him with that.
We fucking
Pacheco,
shut him
nice
down.
as hell.
Yes.
One of the Hawks highlights, I cracked.
I guess Bubba's not even getting blinded in, so I guess.
Was it 20?
Bro, we were nasty.
20, hold on. It's Tito's first.
Overall, the Hawks are.
I could have got 2 callers, Sean. Now you're going to make him want to fold.
Only the varsity order.
Bro, but now they suck.
Yeah, now I would have got fucking... No, stop, bro. What are you doing, bro?
I thought everyone was getting ready, bro.
I think the 20s.
Were you gonna call 20? Yes.
I was gonna call, but I thought about reshoving. That's the thing. It's like,
I think you should just call.
Everyone's texting you now, bro.
but now I saw the flop.
But it just called. You just said you were just gonna call those. So
What if I reshove and he's got their hand in there?
Yeah, I feel
So
that.
this fucking idiot Sanchez really done fucked
That's
up.
the thing.
You're trying to get
It was a queen 7, bro. We all saw it. It was fucking Queen 7 something.
Suits, though?
It was 7 was a club.
It was black, yeah, black and red. It's on video if you need to.
Pretty sure 7 was a club.
You were gonna reshove.
The Queen was a
I think it was
club.
just. I think I'm not even.
Would you have called a reshove?
Yeah, 100%.
Just wasn't paying attention.
I was committed.
Just put the 20 in, Sean.
I was committed no matter what.
I'm probably dead. You got a queen? Okay. Good.
All right, Sanchez.
One card. Put one card out. Put one card out.
Third
I
card.
got you right now.
And then burn.
Burn. Keep going.
Yep. Burn.
Burn.
Go.
No 9. Wow.
Got you.
So after that whole debacle, Sean Snow calls and gives us some life to maybe get close to even. But we don't hold, we lose, and we close the session out. We lost $60 over the course of 4 hours. We were up all the way to close to $300. It was like 250, 260 was our peak. So some really big swings. That King 10 hand versus 10s was the ultimate killer though. But hey, that's poker. I'll be back again with another vlog soon. If you enjoyed, please remember to hit the like button. It helps me out a lot. Subscribe, hit the notification bell to know when the next video comes out immediately. And yeah, hope you guys had a good time, and I'll see you later.